Eagles go jumbo on 2nd and 10. Here is Barkley, left side, big hole. Saquon Barkley! Uh-oh! Barkley! Goodbye!
Her defense, and this is just a simple, call this a duo play. You get a bunch of double teams. Saquon reads it out the back door, and then Newman can't get him on the ground. The safety's job, that's why.
2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Stroud checks it down to Woody Marks. Marks with room on the sideline. Across the 40. Galloping across midfield. Good cutback inside the 40, and Marks all the way down inside the 35 at the San Francisco 32.
Yeah, and who has Woody Marks in coverage? I don't know if it's Tatum Bethune. He steps up. Now as he releases, Tatum Bethune goes on to the quarterback. And there is absolutely nobody out in the flat to cover Woody Marks.
A tremendous pass catcher in his college days. He had 261 career college catches between Mississippi State.
And that group that Houston played on Monday night, Jaron Reed, Leonard Williams, the edge rushers that they have in Seattle, that's a tough front.
Here's Stroud looking deep. He's got Noel out there, drops it in to Jalen Noel inside the San Francisco 25.
Yeah, just a big sail route coming all the way across the field. You hold the defenders opposite with that little curl route, and that puts Malik Mustafa in coverage and in a tough spot. With Jalen Noel coming all the way across the field into that open space, it allows C.J. Stroud to get that ball out in front of him. Not a defender over there to curtail that throw.
Getting better and better, so it's really difficult for a defense to hone in on where he's going to be.
Flacco, a little bit of movement, puts an air under it.
Deep down the field, Higgins wide open for the touchdown. Well, how about this, the savviness from Higgins. Watch the hesitation move about 10 yards down the field right there. That little hesitation. And there's no way Thomas.
Can you generate explosive runs, chunk runs, score from 30, 40 yards out? That's a different animal.
Here's Cook, good patient run, and he busts it through. Right on cue, off to the races. James Cook. House call, touchdown, somersault, he's in.
But watch the job here, Reggie Gilliam. Watch this block on Wallace, and then it's just make one guy miss, and he's gone. There it is. That's the true definition.
Clock rules change inside of 2 minutes. No coaches' challenges either. Oh, three-man rush. That is picked off. A.J. Epinesa just grabbed it from Dalton and took it down to the 1.
That's about as athletic and impressive a play you're going to see from a defensive lineman. Look at Shaq. Shaq Thompson, he knows this play is coming. They all take off to the tunnel screen, and not only the ability to read the play, but then to deflect it and have the ability.
You know, I mean, the run game, the play action stuff, the drop back stuff at the line, execution, good eyes. He's doing a good job.
John, thanks.
Thanks, Evan.
He has a moving pocket. Snoop throws a deep ball and makes the connection with Bateman. Oh, and nearly lost the ball on the spin. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. Was looking for, it's a 36-yard pass play.
Just an incredible start to the second half for the Ravens. Mark Andrews makes a great block up front to buy time. And then it's just a great delivery downfield to Bateman. Explosive play to start out.
They trail 13-6 here in Baltimore. Huntley. Lot of running room for Tyler Huntley, and he bangs into his own man on the play. But picks up a huge gain to the 16. Baltimore in action in Chicago territory.
All these people up in the line of scrimmage, and the problem with that is if there's a gap that's created, all those people are now behind Tyler Huntley trying to catch up as he goes down the field with a whole lot of green space in front of him. That's the danger of bringing so much heat.
Hoping that at some point maybe he could be deployed. Blitz coming, so Allen got rid of it to Shakir, and this is where Buffalo hurts you. In space, Shakir, cut back, touchdown, he's gone.
As far as offensive efficiency and ball control, and then the Carolina defense, you understand when you're going to pressure and you're going to blitz Josh Allen, his ability to get the ball out of his hand to the likes of...
And that's the legs of Justin Fields.
This is Davis. Davis slips a tackle. Big chunk play. Davis on a full sprint.
And this is just one-on-one football right here. That's all it is. One-on-one. Who's going to win? Linebacker against running back. Missed tackle, and that's what has plagued the Cincinnati defense I just talked about.
There you go.
Gabriel going deep between two Patriots, and it's intercepted. Jalen Hawkins came down with it. He tracked it all the way to the turf. What a grab.
And he's just playing that deep quarter, deep half of the football field right there, 21. And Boyd never, I think, locates the ball, but in that shade, you've got Hawkins locating it, seeing it, tracking it, and going up and getting it.
May's longest run, 28 yards. He's throwing for the end zone, and back there, the catch is made. Kayshon Boutte has 6.
In the pocket, you want to control the game, you control it from the pocket. So calm, and watch him turn this dang thing over right on the goal line. You couldn't run down there and set it in there any closer. We talk about throwing it in a trash can. That was throwing it into a milk carton right there by Drake May.
And here we go, 2nd and 10 Bengals. P-Ryan busted one free. P-Ryan 10-5, touchdown.
Well, you get bad gap discipline here and here, but you got to also give the credit to the inside three for the Cincinnati Bengal offensive line. Just clear it out, and then Moore, who really has taken over here at safety and has done a good job.
Well, 2nd and 31 after losing 21. Just going to run it this time to Bigsby, who still on his feet. Tank Bigsby's got a first down. How in the world?
Simple get back on track play for the Eagles. But Muasau comes in, take bad angles, can't get him on the ground. And you go from pinning him back after a great sack to just a simple handoff and break that.
Where you think Isaiah Davis is playing himself into a bigger role in this Jets offense. He's been terrific for New York. Here's Breece Hall breaking one for the Jets. Hall,
no.
Second effort, and he's in for the touchdown.
He may have.
Did he stay inbounds? If it stands, it's a 27-yard touchdown run. Right foot in. Right there, right at the 3-yard line. Boy, it's close from that vantage point, Arch.
I think I see green grass. I think I see a sliver of green.
Now, you still got that 2010. I think you're right from that vantage point.
That is tight.
Breece Hall got.
Here's Hurts. Blitz coming. Hurts sees it. Loading up. Going for a deep ball. It is caught! Jahan Dotson! Oh, touchdown Eagles!
Needed someone to step up in the absence of A.J. Brown. Dotson goes over the top of Black, who's just got called up from the practice squad. And who wants it more? Who's going to go high point that thing? It's Dotson. Again, more confidence.
It was the right shoulder that they're looking at as they took a closer look at him, and that just adds to the intrigue here down the stretch. Hall, boy, thought about it, now tosses to the end zone, and he's got Taylor for the Jets touchdown.
I cannot believe that Hall threw this football, and then Taylor, he just head tops Is that Turner? He just goes over the top.
They just believe they're wired differently, they're coached differently, different culture. Williams, he chucks it downfield. Wow. A one-handed grab by DJ Moore.
Get out of bounds.
The clock will continue to roll.
Get out of bounds.
That was a brilliant catch. The huddle.
Wow, what a catch.
Good job, Trace. Here's a 2nd and 10. They go with Harvey on the toss, and there goes Harvey. Harvey's got a first down. Harvey's looking for the end zone. Harvey takes it home. Versus the Cowboys this year belongs to R.J. Harvey. His quarterback, Bo Nix, told us this week he could be a superstar one day. We just saw flashes of it.
Their guys, right? Alvin Kamara, get him the ball more.
2nd down and 1.
Oh, wow!
It's picked off and taken into the end zone for a touchdown by Anthony Nelson.
But there's a flag. There is a flag out at the 12-yard line.
How about this athleticism? Nelson says, look what I found. 2nd turnover committed by the Saints. He bowls over Rattler and takes it in for the score.
Spears picks up the first down and a lot more for Tajay Spears. Still going down the sideline. Spears stiff arm and finally shoved out of bounds. Bynum saves a touchdown, but what a run by Tajay Spears. 3rd year back from Tulane.
Look at Zeitler, number 70. Terrific block on Mitchell, number 43 at the corner. But I think what started this off, they caught him in man coverage. And when Zaire Franklin, number 44, was out with Tajay Spears, when he came back inside, he got caught in all the traffic and couldn't get to Spears in time. And those additional, Kevin Winston's on the spot, but Porter leading springs Tyler Warren.
Jones looking deep down the field, and it is caught by Pittman with a flag down, but what a grab by Pittman. Catch on the drive.
Sometimes it just feels like everything's going your way. This is incredible by Michael Pittman Jr. His ability to hold off Armour Davis with one arm, his left one, and then go up there and just pin the ball between his bicep and rib. An unbelievable.
Nix down the field, end zone bound. Oh, what a catch! That's Bryant, the rookie, with his first NFL touchdown, and it's a memorable one if it holds up.
Number 97.
Drafted him in the 3rd round out of Illinois.
What a throw, and you know you're free with a guy jumping off sides, and they're attacking Bridges a little bit, but this is outstanding job by Bryant to come down, hands late.
And it's Colts ball at the 20. Here's Jonathan Taylor on first down. Big hole. JT in the open field. Down the sideline. Staying in bounds. Still going. Taylor. The distance.
Watch it on TV.
Yeah.
But these are tackles in the open field that absolutely have to be made. And the first one is coming up right here. Xavier Woods outran the angle, missed him. Amani Hooker, can you make a play right there? But the speed of Jonathan Taylor ended up taking away the better tackle opportunities.
Charles, I just told you in the break, Jonathan Taylor ended my career as a starter because I missed 2 tackles just like that in the open field again.
First accepted penalty against the Colts today. Jones looking deep. Pierce is down there. Alec Pierce got it.
Job by Alec Pierce of going up and getting the ball, running a go route. Baker's in good position, but has him on his back and allows the football to come into his body and protects it from Baker. And a really good job by Daniel Jones. They were bringing 5 guys. The line picked him up. He hung out in the pocket, relaxed, and
This is game 2, and they lead starting the 4th as Nix gets hit for the first time in this game. Throws it. Sutton has it. Was he touched? I believe he was.
And they are picking on him. I said it, I think you saw earlier, just not the change of direction that you wanted there, and your body weight's going down. You can't drive him into it. You got to like soften it and try and help the quarterback a little bit. He didn't do that.
Intercepted. That's Ellis. No, it's not. It's Tillman. Look at Tillman running. That is Dondre Tillman with the interception. And just as impressive of the pick was the return.
Unbelievable job. Tillman pops out. Dak should not throw this, but now he looks like Walter Payton getting the ball.
Really?
Take it off. It's the only thing I regret is not bringing a championship in the Super Bowl to Dallas.
Here's a 2nd and 10. As the ball's headed to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Tolbert.
Wow.
How about that throw?
What a throw, and what a catch.
35 yards.
With his eyes, and then puts this ball on a string.
With Moss on the coverage one-on-one. Boy, just dropped it right over the shoulders, right in the bucket.
Oh, he's out. Maybe he's in, but it's going to be replayed.
He's got one foot in, and the heel comes down on the left foot first.
This is going to be really interesting because you're going to find the right is in. Now the left foot, the heel.
Packers nosing around. Rodgers playing the game at the line. Scrambling, firing downfield for Roman Wilson. Got it in bounds. Inside the 30 at the 28. Biggest play in the career of the former Michigan Wolverine.
Watch the little move, though, at the top of this route by Roman Wilson. He has to flip his head completely around, get his feet down, and make the play. But those are the kind of signature plays that Aaron Rodgers has made throughout his career.
TJ screaming off the edge on 3rd down. Love hit as he throws, up for grabs. Caught! Kraft! Oh, on the run! Kraft pulling away! Still on his feet at the 30. What a run after the catch by Kraft all the way to the 26-yard line. It's a 59-yard gain.
So here they come again, blitz time when they get to those key downs and distances, and how Jordan Love figured out where or how to throw this ball. He just threw it up in the air. Tucker Kraft maybe got away with a little push there, and then that offhand that he was talking about took a huge shot, but he just found the ball faster than Elliott did. It has been some night so far for Tucker Kraft.
He had a 57-yard catch earlier this year. That 59, his longest of his career. And then the concern of the back end is Elliott got rolled up on. Love with a hand signal. The pressure comes. It's picked up. Love to space. Downfield for Watson. He's got it. Christian Watson, welcome back. He's got it at the 7.
Watch his body position when he throws this ball. He almost looks like a Frisbee. He's going to turn completely sideways and sort of throw it upside down, and just beautifully done. But, Mike, we were just talking about it. He just floats the ball up in the air, and somehow it always seems to come down.